हे गाइस, एक और स्ट्रीम, एक और ग्राइंड। आज भी जिनशिन, आज भी एपेक्स। ट्राई करेंगे जितना हो सकता है उतना आज। Hey guys.
I think we're going to do great, friend.
Fly, fight, win.
One slice stem to stern, it all spills out.
This is your champion.
Think the hunted will become the hunter? That makes no sense.
I'm Jumpmaster. I can already smell the blood.
I'm the jump master. No pressure, me.
Hell yeah!
I see a target in the distance.
I think we should
Enemies over here. Can't wait to see them bleed.
Round one.
Shut you up real good. Long way to the ring. We should check out over there.
Attention. First blood.
First blood on the enemy.
Backpack here. Level 2.
I need it.
Ring's far. Only got a minute.
Need sniper optics.
I changed my mind.
Got a bandit close by.
Rings far.
Possible
45
hostiles
seconds.
making sound this way.
Opening fire. Fox.
The enemies are shooting at me. Reloading.
Under fire.
Giving my shields a
Shut it, skin suit.
Cracked a bogey's shield. Mayday, mayday. I'm grounded.
I'm out of heavy ammo. Oh no, it's dangerous. Don't revive
Debate.
and I will survive together.
Bloodhound. Bloodhound.
Pay attention, you might learn a thing or two.
Bloodhound का सीन लेकर फिर भी कुछ ना कुछ एच का ये करना.
Bit of hard yakka and the wind's out.
This is your...
I will guide us to victory below.
Hold on tight. I never did finish Jump Master training. There's a prime spot for mayhem. Beauty of a view, eh? Let's rock and roll.
जाके देखेंगे. यूट्यूब में देखेंगे.
Game bloody on, fellas.
Next ring spa.
Jam's out of commish.
Light ammo here. The ring is not close.
Helmet here. Level 2.
45 seconds, ring spa.
Body shield here. Level 4. Got some materials.
Warning. In progress.
Listen up, the ring's moving.
Materials, mateys.
Check it. Got some materials for us.
For this gift, I owe you.
Wait up, I'm crafting.
Could do with an extended sniper mag. Looking for sniper optics. I need a hop-up. Skull
Attention.
piercer.
Delivering care package.
Got a secure package coming in. Hang on the tick, I'm crafting.
Energy arc star here. Medkit here.
I need a hopper. I need a sniper stock. Could do with an extended sniper mag.
Crafting. Hold up now.
Backpack here. Level 3. One moment.
Lucky for you, I've got some extra supplies here. Barrel stabilizer here. Optics here. Mid-range.
There's a jump tower here.
for sniper optics. Looking for sniper optics.
Standard stock here. Level 1.
Attention, there is a new kill leader.
New kill leader. Go on, watch out.
Attention, the champion has been eliminated.
Laser sight here. Level 2.
Champion's gone. Ultimate accelerant here. Got a hop up here. Skull piercer.
Calling in a lifeline package.
Head that way, eh? Tossing out an evac tower.
Get Evo shield here. Level 3.
Heard that.
Head that way, eh? Optics here. Close range.
I can do that.
Standard stock here. Level 2. Materials, mates. Got some materials.
Thank you.
Materials, mateys.
Observing that spot over there.
Must be something good that way. Cancel that. Could be enemies
For
making a
this
ruckus
gift,
that way.
I owe you.
Round 2,
Oh, check here.
beginning ring countdown.
Off the squad there.
Got some craft to do.
Over here. Got a global
Replicator
response
being
here.
delivered.
Got a replicator. Come in contact with target. I'm spotted. Taking fire.
Letting rip. Being shot at. Reloading. Using a Phoenix kit.
Hostile over there. Scanning the area. Frag grenade sent.
Deploying me knuckle cluster. Launching.
I'm spotted. Taking fire.
They're shooting at me. Grenade, heads up.
Frag grenade sent. Arc star sent. Broken enemy shield.
Deploying me knuckle cluster.
Reloading.
Being shot at.
Faster than sugar.
Cracked an enemy. Bugger. I'm down. Doozy needs an assist.
Gonna need to carry more bandages round you, huh, Walter?
Recharging my shield.
Recharge.
Knuckle cluster out.
One minute. The ring is close.
Being damaged.
I may find loot here.
Breaking enemy shield. Serving him a knuckle sandwich.
Marking our surroundings.
Dropping the bubble low. Mind your heads.
Less than 1 minute.
Launching me knuckle cluster.
Someone was wounded here not long ago.
Bravo! Last land's got your back. Bravo! Come on, you. Say hello.
Taking a moment to heal. Care package on high. Favor from the gods.
Patching myself up a bit.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Listen up, I'm
I'm ready for this. I am so ready for this. I am extremely ready for this. Are we ready?
Fly fighter. The end is decided. Trust it.
If there's dirty deeds need doing, I'll do them dirt cheap.
This is your champion.
Bring it. Deshert will be waiting for you down there.
Study the land. Find our advantage. Then we jump.
Hold on tight. I never did finish Jumpmaster training.
This might be a good place to
I will
land, but
choose
what do
our
I know?
location for battle.
This might be a good place to land, but what do I know?
Hold
Never
on
mind,
tight.
sorry.
I never did finish Jumpmaster training. Let's land this bird right there. How's the serenity?
Attention. First blood.
First
Round
blood?
1.
Well, someone's
Beginning
been a
ring
rascal.
countdown.
Ring's close.
Extended heavy mag here. Level 3. The ring is close. I have gathered materials.
Expanded supply bin for expanded opportunities. 30 seconds. Ring's close. Got some materials. Optics here. Close range. Optics here. Close range.
Almost there. We are close to the ring. Our champion has fallen. I have gathered materials.
Firing.
Replicator here.
Got a bad guy. Launching me knuckle cluster. Ha! Bamboozles for the foozles. Yeah, I said it. Enemy getting hurt over here. Serving him a knuckle. Bad news. I'm down. Got one here. Cracked an enemy shield. Cracked an enemy shield. Got a bad guy.
Marking our surroundings.
Spotted one. Dropping the mother load. Mind your head. Joker's shooting at me. Target's right in front of me.
Care package being
Broke that
delivered.
enemy shield. Kill that Joker. There's one right here.
I have fallen.
Nothing left around.
Access denied.
Just arms up there.
Go here, fella. On your feet, mate.
Hostile right here, right in front of me.
New kill leader appointed.
Tap, rack, and clear. In the name of science.
Memory's a terrible thing. Don't worry. I'll be the last thing you remember.
Calls our victory.
Introducing your champion.
Study the land. Find our advantage. Then we jump.
Jump master.
This witch came
As
from
above,
the
so below.
You're gonna
Reckon
wish
we
you
ought to
did.
land over there, darlings. We do this for science.
Hold on. Enemy spotted. I'm spotted. Marking our surroundings.
Pulling the trigger.
Supply bin here.
Attention. First blood.
Ah, first blood. Who'd have thought a blood sport would be so bloody?
Round one. Beginning ring count.
Rings far. Oscar Mike.
Mother, give me sight.
Got materials.
Let us not
Let's head in
tread
that
there.
direction, darlings.
Okay, hostile close. The ring is not close.
Closed door there.
Frag grenade sent.
Here's a pick-me-up, pals.
Making contact with enemy.
45 seconds. Ring ain't close. Oscar Mike. Let's head in that direction, darling. Hostile, right here.
Scanning the area.
Eyes on that vector. Broken enemy shield.
Someone was wounded here not long ago. Hostile close.
Watch my back, pals. There's a new kill leader out there. Taking damage. Right down. I'm out of energy ammo.
You had to light me bloody fuse, didn't you?
Let them stare. What they see is for me to choose. They must good. You'll do nicely as shields.
Real men use iron sights? I use heavy artillery.
This is your champion.
I'm Jump Master. I can already smell the blood. I'm Jump Master. A curse and a gift. It's beautiful. Break legs, my friends. Metaphorically. Bend your knees when you land. Got a skin bag out there.
Hostile landed near me.
First blood is not me. See through the veil.
Hold tight, I got your back.
What can I say, kid? The
underestimate
The place between
and
life
pay
and
the
death
price.
is where I feel most alive.
Death finds a way.
This is your champion.
Combust or bust.
I will guide us to victory below.
Patience. Just patience.
I say we land here.
Sing.
Understood.
Battle lies below. Yes. Enemy spotted.
Assumption landed. Be aware.
Marking our surroundings.
Beware. I've added a variable.
First blood. That was quick.
Round 1. Beginning ring countdown.
Fun. Getting shot at. Deploying a variable.
Bless me with sight.
Beware. I've added a variable.
Activating jump drive.
Find the sun.
We have 45 seconds, and the next ring is right there. Don't leave anything good behind.
Reloading. Let us go this way.
Target here.
Scanning the area.
Let's do some shopping.
Reloading.
Recharging my shields.
Let us go this way.
Hold on, I need to heal. I ate it. The looting time's over.
Oh, would you like a kiss to make it better? Dream on.
That's this right there.
From the world's edge I began. To world's edge I return. Life and death is where I feel most alive.
Reckless and full of wrecks. Let's go.
Introducing your champion.
That prelude.
I am the jump master. Have faith in our descent. Better lies below. Scanning the area.
Attention. First blood.
Wow, first blood.
Energy ammo.
Imagine passing out before even taking a sip.
Round 1. Beginning with the countdown.
Sweet, we're already inside the next ring.
I have materials for us.
Materials, check.
Crafting. One moment.
Extended light mag here. Level 3.
Yeah, I could use
Optics
that.
here. Mid-range.
Yo, got us some materials.
Shotgun bolt here. Level 3.
Attention.
Dibs.
New kill leader. Show off. Yo, took down a cargo boss.
Barrel stabilizer here. Level 3.
Got a first key, compadres. Dibs.
Materials, check.
In progress.
Nice, we're already inside the next ring. Crafting over here.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Care package on high.
Care package over there.
New kill generated.
New kill leader. I can have it. My sights are set higher.
What do you think is over here? There's a loot vault over there. Who got the key? I got the key. Who got the key? I got the key.
Crafting. I will not be long.
Optics here. Mid-range. Evo shield here. Level 2.
The distance between us is less. Focus on the scanning the area. I'm taking fire.
go for burn.
I can't use my abilities. That's the last of them, amigos. Put half toast, half to roast.
Appointed.
Careful, new kill leader.
Optics here. Sniper. R99 here.
I need light ammo.
Light ammo here.
Taking a moment to recharge my shields.
Shield battery here.
Extended light mag here. Level 2.
Recharging my shields.
Yo, look down the gun. Body shield here. Level 4.
I need it. Never mind.
Round 2. Beginning ring countdown.
Let's go this way.
Replicator being delivered.
Yo, replicators coming in for a landing. Got the above.
Marking our surroundings.
Standard stock here. Level 3. Extended light mag here. Level... Mira, body shield here. Level 4.
I'm looking for an extended energy mag.
There are Scotty to be found in this direction. Extended heavy mag here. Level 2. All Father, give me sight.
We got trouble. Really close.
Shots fired. Hostile spotted.
Cracked the bad news shield. Reloading.
Padlock the bandit.
The enemy. Scanning the area.
Archer out.
Drag out.
to our enemy.
Nice. Safe to touch down. We're already in the next ring.
Amigos, let's go here.
Marking our surroundings. Reloading. The enemy is reviving. Something happened.
I'm down.
The enemy is reviving.
I actually got hit.
Contact.
Taking fire.
Contact enemy.
Got one. Enemy down. I'm here. So let's get you a do-over, huh?
Quickly.
Can't believe I'm
The
standing
enemy is
still.
reviving.
You're lucky. I like you.
Charging on my shield.
One moment. I must use the Phoenix kit. Scanning the area.
Round 3. Beginning ring countdown.
Good. We're already inside the next ring.
Getting him back. Got an enemy out there.
Replicator being delivered.
Replicator on its way down.
Shield battery here. Someone else is over there.
Scanning the area.
See someone out there. Throw an arc star. I saw someone, and I don't think they're selling cookies.
Reloading.
Charging up my
Got 3. Firing missiles.
All Father, give me sight.
Arc star. Taking fire.
I downed a hostile.
Reloading.
Crack abandoned the shield. Reloading.
Crack shields on that bandit. Reloading. Taking fire.
It's not over
Reloading. Recharging shields.
Charging shields. Come on, come on.
Charging on my shield.
yet. Recharging my shields.
One sec. Healing up.
Getting health back.
Attention. Delivering care package.
Incoming care package. Pro tip. Don't try intercepting something up. Hold up. Healing.
Keeping a Raven's vault on that region.
Shot at.
Under fire.
Charging on my shield.
Marking our surroundings.
Recharging shield.
Grenade! Throw an arc star. Thermite grenade. Charging on my shields.
Round 4. Beginning ring countdown.
Under fire.
Apex champions.
Stabilize!
Whirling snow!
Listen, made another handsome sub today.
Ad Astra. Ad Astra Abyssosk. Welcome to the adventure.
Gather!
Busted. Take flight. Yeah.
Quake! order guide you. Stabilize.
Game's up. Thumbs up. Whirling snow. Quietly now.
I will have order. Solidify.
Take it easy.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share them?
Busted. Take flight. Thank you for
Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence. All those scholars in the academia are prime examples. Wait. Huh? No. Whatever. There have been many poorly written applications lately. I guess I'll just have to reject them all.
By royal decree.
Here you are.
Ready, steady, go!
No rest for the wicked. Midnight Phantasmagoria.
Scatter. Flicker.
I summon thee! Oh no! Come on, we can do it! Midnight Phantasmagoria!
A process of elimination.
Oh, let's dance! Ready, steady, go! Wings of darkness, come, sever... Let the show begin.
Time to go. As one with wind and cloud. One with nature. Wind strider. Clouds high. The birds call.
Let's go. Let's try this.
Stabilize.
Committed to memory. Take flight. Higher, higher, hands on fire.
I will have order.
Growl, growl, growl. My apologies.
Gather.
Kamisato art. Sumetsu. Committed to memory. Sharing my knowledge.
Careless.
Yeah, is it my time?
Take it easy.
Embrace the ice!
This is order. Stabilize.
Time to go! Take flight! Here comes the cash.
Solidify!
My apologies!
I'm feeling a little off.
Hey, Dia, you're back. Are these two friends of yours? Likewise. There's no need to be so formal with us. We're pretty... Anyway, since we've got a newcomer, let me fill you in on what the Khan al-Akhmar's been up to. They've become extremely aggressive. Apparently, even their own now have become acceptable targets. They even attack other relics brigades.
Even the most ferocious beasts still protect their own.
That's right. Once a portion of their profit is immediately exchanged for more food and...
That's terrible!
Yeah, and it really makes you wonder why they're so desperate for Mora. A few days ago, Isham and I trailed them for a while, and even disguised ourselves as merchants to conduct trade with them. We were able to learn a few things from the exchange, rather than saying that...
Wait, a power?
You heard me right. The vast majority of their... If their only goal was Mora, they could have gone after anybody. The targeted nature of their attacks points to a power struggle between the different brigades with... Unfortunately, we weren't able to find out anything more specific. Oh, one last thing we discovered was that over the past few years, as...
It sounds mighty strange to me too. Gotta say though, I didn't expect you to go on a whole...
Nah, it was nothing.
What he said. Besides, Dia, haven't you done...
Yeah. And while they went to talk with any survivors of the attack were already long gone.
Ah, Hisham and Khalaf.
We rushed over as soon as we saw you come into Caravan Rebat. Although this new friend of yours looks a little green behind the ears, I'm sensing a... Now that we know you'll have a kid...
Hey! What?
Oh, you're...
Of course!
Oh.
Don't worry about her. She may, even if she had only survived on sheer luck.
I had no idea.
Oh, one other thing, Dia. When you're free, why don't you update the deputy about your upcoming schedule? We held another recruitment event a few days ago, but everyone only came to see the Flame Main. You weren't around at the time, so people were pretty disappointed to only find our crew of rough... The deputy put a...
Sorry to hear that.
Gotta admit, I can... Now, if only the deputy could figure out a way to bring...
Keep dreaming. Remember the awkward silence and weird expressions left...
Hey!
Huh? What? Are you kidding me? I missed a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
All right.
Hey, don't you try to change the subject. You and Hisham get your butts over here and...
Are they?
More? There aren't many rules or graces. If someone starts getting under your skin, you just yell right back at them. And if that doesn't put... But we also don't tend to take many things too seriously. Being direct and getting it... That's also why I never spare their feelings when I talk to them. If I want to laugh, I'll laugh. If I'm... Hey, knucklehead!
Yeah, you hear? All you gotta do?
Perfect. Thanks for that. Be sure to pass my...
Will do.
This should be the place. Let's find a spot to hide and bide our time. gonna come down to a fight one way or another.
No need to worry.
I'm not worried about that. Ah, here they come. You ready? Let's not give them a chance to react.
Take it easy.
That's close enough. Lucky today. Log the jungle.
Gotcha.
Try to keep up.
You're...
Good. That saves me an introduction. That might have worked on an amateur, but I know you're just looking to protect your reputation. Think about it, though. What? You've got 5 seconds.
Whoa!
I'm not joking. 2 seconds.
I'll save you the...
Huh? Are you crazy? He tried to bite off his own tongue. I definitely didn't expect him to go that...
What? What?
I didn't expect him to be willing to go through so much pain.
Well, he's out cold for now.
Yeah, don't worry about it. It'll be a waste. There are lots of good... I'm really sorry.
We found a piece of paper with a bunch of names.
Let me take a look. If the... Yep. I see an entry for Dakana Lakmar right here. Kusela, Idrisi, Bashar, and Tikri. All familiar names. Dakana Lakmar has been... This caravan is just... That person will then pack the caravan full of necessary... Wait. Why is there no Mora value recorded for the final transaction?
Nope.
Yeah. Every transaction... Perhaps. Anyway, then... Huh?
What's wrong?
Shazaman Homayani?
Homayani? You mean Junior's,
I'd be surprised if just... What the heck is going on here? I'm sorry. You're right. But with this piece of...
What if the Homayani...
That's a possibility. But if that was the case, they could have just as easily bought goods such as food and medicine directly from Caravan Rebot or Port Ormos. Yeah, funding violence and looting.
But...
I've been to their estate many times, and I've never noticed any... The only potentially... But that's still just a speculation. You're probably right. I know my lady's personality.
But what should we do now?
If you ask me, we already have no choice but to confront her about this. I'm not worried. It's too early to make a verdict yet. I still have faith in the Homayanis. Let's go find my lady again. We'll tell her everything and see if she's willing to lend us her support. If we're lucky, we can not only figure out the mystery of this paper, but also follow the trail of breadcrumbs to the people responsible at Dakana Lakmar.
Dia, are you sure this is the best decision? What if instead of getting the help we need, we just said...
I've considered that. She showed genuine concern for me when we first brought up the topic. I can't repay her kindness with doubt and suspicion. That's not how I deal with people.
You're right. Paimon wants to trust Junior's
Yeah.
Quietly now.
We're back, my lady.
Oh, you're back.
Actually,
I see.
something like...
You all look a little... Why don't you discuss...
It's okay,
So something on any other...
my lady.
The master. Okay. My father has been...
Yeah. It makes us... I've never doubted the Masters. Maybe he's not actually aware of the full story and just stumbled into the deal by accident.
I can't help but agree with the Traveler.
Huh? You mean you feel the same way, Junior Zod?
Thank you for sharing all this information with me. Since you've told me in the past, I thought that my father hired a bodyguard for me. However, there are plenty of capable mercenaries in the Corps of 30.
About that. Well, later, the Master told me that I was one of the best mercenaries. He offered me a pile of Mora, so...
Well, but that didn't really answer my question.
Maybe the Corps of 30 just... I think I get what you're saying.
Precisely. If my father had always...
You mean to go all of...
No,
that still doesn't rule out the possibility that you're...
So, the Master was not likely an innocent victim in all of...
Sorry we put all...
It's okay, Paimon. Regardless of his reasons, if my father has truly been funding a violent group of mercenaries...
But is that... My father is committed. However, the homie... If we decide to investigate this further, we could end up implicating the entire Homiyani family.
Tia...
It's alright, Tia.
You don't have to do that, my lady. I'm not conflicted because I'm afraid of taking responsibility. Besides, you're the...
Hey! It's still too early to give up hope! What was it? Right, yeah, besides! There's no point...
Thank you, everyone. In which case, my lady...
Sure thing. I'll...
Thank you for coming, sir. Please allow me to
Yes, my daughter has mentioned them from time to time. But we may skip all the pleasantries for now.
Well, we wanted to bring this transaction...
So, that's what you found? Huh.
If you wouldn't mind...
Well, it's a long and difficult story. And to be perfectly honest, I'm not... What I do know, though, dear, is that the truth will bring you no solace.
Wait, me?
Yes. I understand perfectly why you came to see me. And I am touched, but knowledge always comes at a price. And sometimes your father, Kusela, and I both believed that. Of course, you have the right to seek and learn the truth. The facts of this matter may reduce everything you've... If you must proceed, then Kusela's heartfelt...
His heartfelt efforts? I'm sorry, sir, but I'm not sure I follow. I've made it this far in life without a single drop of my father's support. I have my own ideals and ways of looking at the world, as well as people and causes that I've chosen to cherish and fight for. I came here today to support you as the head of the Homiyani family.
I understand. Then let our family once needed to take a trip to the desert when they had superior numbers. Those Eremites were Kusela. Kusela's men told me that the attack... Kusela was grinning and walked over to play with baby Dunyazad. She was
Really?
He said that he had no particular reason to help us. He just took... We started talking about our children, and I sensed that he was devoted to repay his kindness. I hired his brigade to help out at our estate for a time, and...
So, that's what...
It was many years before I saw him again. I almost didn't recognize him the next time. The man I knew to be strong and healthy had...
So, what happened to him? He was perfectly fine.
I'm not too sure myself. He then suddenly asked me at the time, but he kept coming back to the topic. I was completely lost at first, until...
So he was the one who recommended Dia to you?
Indeed. He didn't say it out loud, but he was already beyond redemption, but He hoped that he would be able to detach his daughter from the vicious world of mercy. If Dia could stay in my house...
And that's why you offered her such generous compensation?
Yes, but not just because of that. And that's also why I tried to persuade you to stay when you asked for permission. Kusela saved my daughter and I all those years ago in the desert. I could never refuse him entrusting his daughter to me.
He was always like that.
Kusela said that he'd reimburse me for a portion of Dia's fees. Eventually, I just accepted them as a token of his gratitude. And that went on for a while until I received the letter contained a request to help him buy food, weapons, medicine, and even explode.
Wait! Isn't that around the time that...
That's right. But by then, he was no longer receptive to my requests to talk. If I had to guess, that thought occurred to me as well. I figured that he probably came to... After some deliberation, I am aware that even such a in the end...
If you can, please, none of the things he's doing... If all he wants to do is steer clear...
Oh no, Dia...
I'm just angry because I can't wrap my head around any of his actions. I don't know, but I guess you do have a point.
I'll do my best to help. I don't know Kusei. However, he's responsible for supplying weapons, and I've heard that he likes to have a few drinks alone and enjoy the cool wind at...
Understood. Thank you.
I'll stay and be with my father here. My father hasn't... I feel like...
Yes. It's time to face...
We're here, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. What? Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham?
Looks like you haven't read the new Academia. If your superior were here...
You're right. Understood. Ilyas, please stay here. Acting Grand...
Sure.
He's the same as ever, casually ignoring people.
Answering a simplistic question only enables the questioner. Besides, Arav has just as many doubts about my coming along as you do. But unlike you two, he's making this matter more complicated than it is, with his considerations like the acting Grand Sage is trying to seize the Matra's powers. That question was obviously bait. The Matra were once under the influence of the sages, and so were often subject to these bureaucratic traps. The test was strictly unnecessary, though. I hope that our exchange will assure him that I won't interfere with their work this time.
Why is this so complicated?
This is why I was against becoming the...
Excuse me, Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham. I've had a question on my...
No. I have no recollection.
Haha! I thought so too. I probably wouldn't have had anything to do with someone of your caliber.
Then why did you ask?
Well, for some reason I felt a sense of familiarity when I met you for the first time.
Really? A misperception, perhaps. Or...
Acting Grand Sage Alhaitham, we've apprehended a suspect.
Siraj?
No, it's the Kasharawar researcher who has dealings with him. His name is Narendra.
Acting Sage Alhaitham? Wait, can someone please explain what's going on? I admit that I did steal some mechanical components from the lab and sell them, but does something like that really warrant the personal interest of the Acting Grand Sage? What have I gotten myself into? I know I let greed get the best of me, but please, I promise that this won't ever happen again.
I would like to ask him a few questions.
Of course.
Do you know Siraj?
Yeah, that's the name of my buyer. He asked to make the transaction at the tavern, but he never showed up.
What were the details of this transaction?
He's doing some kind of experiment that seems to require many power generators and electrical components that can only be found in... He contacted me in private. We had originally agreed to meet at the tavern.
Perhaps Siraj was aware that Ilyas might leak information. The good news is, regardless of what Siraj was planning, his progress will now be severely hindered by a lack of power generators and electrical components. We still have time to conduct our investigation. Do you have any more questions for the suspect?
No. He's all yours.
Oh, that's fine. We conducted a comprehensive lie detection exam, which showed that he has a genuine case of amnesia. We're not planning to pursue any further breakthroughs on that front. However, I am curious.
I've read some papers regarding...
I see. We'll be returning to the academia then. I'll leave Ilyas in your care.
Follow me.
I hope you'll have a wonderful day.
Siraj didn't show up at the tavern, and Narendra didn't give us any leads. Oh, Hatham, are you serious about seeing...
I thought you would have guessed the reason by now.
Huh?
Yes. We were classmates.
Oh, so that's why you asked to come along when Arav briefed you on the situation. So you're not here because you're interested in the case itself, but because you know the suspect?
You couldn't be further from the truth. But I wasn't expecting much from you to begin with. For the time being, all you need to know is that we were once classmates. I became the scribe afterwards while he continued his academic endeavors. He submitted a thesis 1 year ago, and the Grand Sage from violating matters my opinion was that...
So that's...
He's most like...
That sounds... Ilyas? Can you try to remember things again?
I'm sorry.
It is possible for a person to... However, now...
Well, actually, I feel like I've forgotten more than just the memories of the time I was kidnapped and experimented on. The kind of person But...
Do tell.
The first is to get my paycheck from the academia, and I'm not sure about the...
And the second thing? What's the second thing?
I can't remember. Sorry, there's just so much I can't recall.
Not unexpected. However...
Losing your memories must be really painful.
Oh, thank you so much. I have so few memories but amidst all that, it also, nevertheless, I have you all to thank. Now, I
see. In that case, let's go and find whoever's in charge there.
Take it easy.
Oh, Acting Grand Sage Al-Hatham. I've sent this...
I did. Recent research
Yes, though that is primarily... But that can be a rather...
I believe you know this.
Oh, yes, of course. Though, Ilyas, where have you been these past few days? That was our business.
I'm sorry, something unexpected came, but I know I've caused trouble for everyone.
The other researcher, you remember Chandra? He retracted his application a few days ago and canceled his off-site project. He's the 12th person to retract a research application this—
Understood. Then—
I'll pay you in full once you return. Is this acceptable, Acting Grand Sage?
I have no objections.
Wraith!
Take it easy.
Elias? Long time no see. What can I do for you? I heard that you canceled your research project. Oh, that, it's really nothing special. I'm not the only one who canceled, right? I mean, people have had no motivation to conduct research.
No motivation to conduct research?
Yeah. Say, who might you be?
Oh, don't mind me.
Well, with the downfall of the Sages not long ago, many of the projects that they led were put on hold. With the situation being so volatile, people are picking up random things to do to kill time. No one wants to risk starting any new research until—
When you say how things will pan out, you actually mean what the new Sages would have interest in, right?
Wow, talk about blunt. But that isn't the only reason for the lack of motivation to start—
So what are the other reasons?
Well, because the Akasha terminal shut down. I'm sure you're all aware that we require all kinds of knowledge to perform any of the research we do. Back then, the Akasha would respond to any of our requests for the knowledge we needed. It was beyond convenient. We didn't have to spend an extended amount of time studying, so we were able to immediately run various tests and experiments.
I see.
You get it, right? After having had a taste of something so amazing, who can be bothered to manually sift through data and files ever again? There are only a handful of people at the academia who are starting new projects or performing research. Most people are like me, waiting for a recognized researcher to start a project before immediately applying to join. Although our names will be further down in the paper, we'll have a much easier time. We don't have to do most of the mental heavy lifting. All we have to do is focus on our assigned tasks.
Ilias? What's wrong?
My head, it hurts. I remember now. I remember what Siraj said to me as he approached. You will become Siraj number 36. Fuse yourself with a consciousness under my control. Think only in accordance with a set module.
Paimon doesn't get it.
It's what Siraj was researching and the topic of the thesis he had submitted. Collective consciousness and the path of evolution. Siraj believed that first, he would this overmind. Lastly, this system.
Paimon still does.
Think of it as linking many minds together. Eventually, everyone's. Siraj believes this collective consciousness is superior.
Whoa.
It's just as Al-Haytham said. Siraj gave all the smaller numbers were ranked higher. So I also recall that Siraj said his plan was proceeding very quickly, and that—
Oh no, then we gotta hurry.
I tried my best, but that's all I can—
Take your time. You'll eventually remember it all. However...
What's off?
You were only designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, you're—
I'm not sure what Siraj's
Please, wait. I heard you all talking about Siraj just now. Are you looking for him?
Huh? Do you know something?
Well, Siraj is pretty popular as of late. I heard he's gained recognition from a lot of well-known research. There are many who would give up everything to be a part of his research team. I'm nothing special, though, so I doubt I'd get the opportunity. That said, I do know a researcher who received an invitation from Suraj but declined it. Her name is Janaki. If you're interested, you can try to find her. She's usually reading at the pavilion in the garden.
Take it easy.
Whirling snow! Take flight! Are you Janaki? We'd like to ask you a couple of things about Suraj.
Ilyas?
Do you know me? I'm sorry, but I don't recognize you.
Are you playing dumb with me?
No, I'm not. I actually have amnesia, so I've lost a lot of my memories.
And? Are you trying to say that I should forgive you just because you've forgotten what you've done? Or are you using the acting grand sage as backup to settle things with me? The two biggest loners teaming up. What a terrible thought.
That's enough. There seems to be a dispute between the two of you, but I have no interest in that. I heard that Suraj once invited you to join his project. Is that true?
So, what if it is? Suraj did extend an invitation to me, and I was also interested in his project. I think it was about collective consciousness or something. Anyway, he said that I could be number 45. I refused because I thought that rank was too low. No one wants to be placed at the bottom. Certainly not me.
Ilyas is number 36, and Janaki was supposed to be number 45. Ugh, just how many people did Suraj have his eyes on?
Tell me, did Suraj tell you how he assigned numbers?
Yeah. Remember how the sages took advantage of the Akasha and extracted Yana energy from our heads back then? They left a document that records the amount of Yana energy that the Akasha had extracted from each person. I don't know how Suraj got his hands on that document, but he used it as the basis for his numbering system.
I see. He believes that this data can be used to evaluate a person's computing power. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their Jnana energy. At most, Jnana energy can only be seen as representing a portion of a person's abilities. Humans are complicated beings, so it is impossible to evaluate them using a single criterion.
See? I knew I couldn't have only been ranked as 45.
What else do you know about Suraj?
That's it. He came to me, I refused, and that was the end of it. Is there anything else you needed? If not, I'm out of here. I've had enough of this eyesore.
Please, wait. I still want to know what I did in the past.
You really forgot?
I swear, I don't remember anything.
Paimon can vouch for him. The mantra also said that he truly lost his memories.
I see. You know what? It's better this way. I get angry just thinking about it, so I really don't have the patience to fill you in. All you need to know is that you got a lot of people in trouble back then, including me. That's all I have to say. Goodbye.
And she's gone.
I really don't. But after she said that, I've had this heavy I guess.
Do you want to?
Huh?
Even though you're a witness against Siraj in this case, you've also lost your memory. No one can force you to remember if you don't want to. Even if you manage to remember, all you would need to do is feign ignorance and tell us that you tried the best you could, but to no avail.
I'm not sure what to do. Like I said before, for some reason I felt a sense of freedom when I realized I had lost my memories. But I feel like I shouldn't be allowed to go free so easily. I still want to remember everything. What should I do?
I can look up your file. Something that caused trouble for a lot of people in the past must be on file somewhere. Would you like me to look into it?
Yes, please.
All right.
Take it easy. Take it easy.
Let's split up for now. Ilyas, you go and get your paycheck. The rest of you, come to the archives with me. We'll meet back here later and then head over to Gandharvaville.
Okay. Thank you all so much.
Relax, Ilyas. Being nervous accomplishes nothing.
That's true. I'm ready. No matter what I've done, I'm ready to face it. I'll also try my best to remember anything else related to Siraj. We'll put an end to all of this.
I'm holding you to that. See you later. Okay. The important files from the last few years should all be here.
What's wrong?
Nothing. Anyway, I found Ilyas's file. Let's meet downstairs.
What have I...
This file indicates that you were once commended by the Academia for your courage and sense of justice. You were considered a hero.
Huh? Me?
Yes. Your instructor was engaging in academic fraud, and you were the one who reported him. Your report was found to be true after a series of investigations, and your instructor was brought to justice by the Matra. This incident caused quite the commotion, and the Academia sent you a commendation. What is it? Are any memories coming back to you?
No, it's just... my head feels like it's... Did I seriously do that?
Let's put this matter aside for now. It isn't directly related to Siraj.
I'm sorry. That should have been something good to hear, but my body is instinctively rejecting it. I feel like I'll black out if I try to remember.
Take it slow. Recovering memories is no easy task, especially when it involves memories that you don't want to remember. Just do what you think is right.
Thank you. I'm not sure how you're so calm and composed all the time, but...
Let's head to Gandharvaville and deliver Ilias's paycheck to his sister. Come on!
We should be close. Let me think. It should be this way.
Ilias, what are you doing back here?
Dad, it's nothing. I was just wondering how everyone was doing.
You sure everything's okay? Did they bully you again? It's all right. You can tell us. Ilias, what's wrong?
I'm fine. Just a minor headache. I haven't been getting much rest lately.
Back then, I told you not to be a hero. Look how things turned out. I can't imagine how things are going for you at the academia. We've even been receiving threat letters.
You don't have to force yourself to stay at the academia. You can always come back home.
I'm all right. I just need a little rest.
Ilias doesn't seem like he wants them to know that he has amnesia.
Hey! That's enough, you two! Ilias isn't feeling well. You can keep nagging him once we get home. Ilias, let's find somewhere to talk. So, how's your headache?
It's much better now. Oh, here. It's this month's paycheck. How's everything at home?
Same old, same old. It's just that everyone's worried about you. Don't mind their nagging. Deep down, they know that you did the right thing. It's just that after hearing a lot of bad rumors about you and seeing all the threatening letters, well, they're mom and dad. Maybe they just want you to conform a bit more.
Conform.
Yeah. You don't remember? After the incident, you... Ilias? What's wrong?
Ah, I see. I remember now. Don't worry, I remember now.
You're acting a little weird today, you know? Anyway, I understand your decision. But Mom, Dad, and I just want you to be happy. I don't care if you're a hero or not. I just want you to enjoy life and relax more.
Your understanding is a great comfort to him.
Is it? That's good. Are you a friend of his?
More so these two. My name is Alhaitham, and this is the Traveler in Paimon.
Oh, that rings a bell. At any rate, I feel more at ease knowing that my brother has friends. Would you like to join us for dinner? I just happened to buy some extra food.
Sorry, but I still have things I need to take care of.
Well, that's a shame. Okay, I'll get going then. Take care of yourself, Ilias.
Don't worry. I won't do anything to make you guys worry again.
You remember now?
Yes, I do. Thanks for that. You know, you don't seem like such a bad person.
Is that your way of conveying
remember when I asked at the tavern if we had ever met? I said that there was a sense of familiarity, but what I really meant was a sense of loathing.
Loathing?
Yeah, but having spent some time with you, I realized that you're not someone I dislike to that extent. Strange, isn't it? Why did I have those thoughts at that time?
My strength is that I don't care about what others think. If you could also develop this quality, then you won't be as bothered by complicated social relationships.
It'd be great if I could think like you. But first things first, I remember where Siraj's cave is now. I'll take you there.
Really? That's great! Paimon remembers that you said there are 2 things that you had to do. We've only checked off 1, right? What about the other one? Are we not gonna do that first?
There are more important things at hand. We have to stop Siraj before he completes his collective consciousness, or it'll be too late.
You're right. Let's head out.
This is the place.
It's so well.
Well, since you asked so...
Weird. It's bigger on the inside than Paimon imagined. Are you sure it's still a work in progress? Ilyas, do you remember this place? Did he get separated?
There's no need for that.
Alright. We'll continue in and see if he
Take it easy.
It's okay, Ilyas. You've done more than enough for me already.
I don't understand. Everyone knows that Johnny is stealing your research. Why is no one willing to go public with the truth? He shamelessly used your thesis to send in a project application, and whenever the project hits a wall, he asks you for help. Everyone knows what's going on.
Do you know how many people are working on that project? If Johnny was kicked out because of academic fraud, that'd be the end of the project.
But he's obviously taking advantage of you! He throws you the hardest work, and after you're done pulling all-nighters, he struts around with your research data and takes credit for it. That's not right! Why are you putting up with this?
A lot of people warn me to not say anything, and I think they have a point. This is just how things are. All I want is to graduate without any problems. It's okay. He's at least paying me.
Half a year of your time and effort. Countless all-nighters and casual threats and insults. All for a measly 20,000 mora? He's treating people like cattle.
Enough. It's fine. I just need to suck it up and get it done.
What's the matter? Huh? You could read minds this whole time and you never told Paimon?
Of course not. I was also able to see those memories just now. They were probably the ones that leaked out while Ilias was connecting to the collective consciousness.
Connecting collective consciousness?
It's clear that this place isn't a work in progress. The collective consciousness project is already complete, and Ilias is now returning to the collective. Not entirely. Keep walking and you'll see why.
Right here. Emerge.
Busted.
Here you are.
Right here. Emerge.
Order guide you.
Gotcha.
It's completely different from what Ilias said. This place looks like it's been done for a while.
Contributing to the collective by only thinking to your strengths. How easy.
I'll hate them. Just thinking of that name fills me with hatred. We must get rid of him.
Right here. Emerge.
An entire year's worth of work down the drain. And for what? Your reputation? Do you have any idea how many people you brought down?
You could have played hero any time, so why couldn't you have waited until the project was complete?
I don't understand what you guys are saying. Are you saying you don't care that Raju jumped to his death?
It's a shame. What happened to him? I thought he was stronger than that. Everyone has been working hard to complete the project. He could have endured for a bit longer, but he chose now, of all times, to...
In any case, we're done with you. Because of your recklessness, the Matra are putting Johnny on trial. This project is done for. None of this affects you at all. But do you know how many people, myself included, needed this project? Now our futures are up in the air.
I'm sorry.
There's no need for an apology. It's not like I'll accept it anyway. You'll pay for it.
Hey, you're blinking out again.
Don't jump to conclusions.
Alias, this is all very strange. Is there really no research group that will take you? Well, to pass this course, you must complete a paper with other researchers. I know you're a hero for fighting academic fraud, but well, we can't make exceptions for heroes, now can we? Maybe you should try to improve your relationship with the other researchers. Getting a reputation for being too unconventional will not stand.
I understand.
You seem troubled.
Who are you?
Where are my manners? My name is Siraj.
Siraj?
The world hates people who don't fit in. I imagine you've had... After you reported Johnny for academic fraud, you are... However, I'm working on some research that... How about it?
What did you see?
Paimon can't believe it! He really... No! Siraj... Ooh, Paimon so...
You've come. I intentionally slowed my integration into the collective consciousness because I wanted to apologize to you as him. It was only at Gondar to throw off the Matra and bring Alhaitham to the Hive. That was my task as... Yes, however, it's not that I got scared and forgot. It's difficult to fool Alhaitham. So I had to create the perfect...
And the best guise is when you believe your own lies.
Correct. I only told you that the hive was incomplete because I had deleted my memory. It was finished a long time ago. Before I left, I was already living as number 36. Now, I choose to return only here. That's all I wanted to say. After I enter this room...
Is this your decision?
Yeah, the person we know. The outside world is painful sometimes, but...
Do you need more time to consider, Ilya?
Hey, who are...
That is
So you're that...
Giga jerk? How bold of you. Have I done something to offend you?
You...
I modified Akasha terminals to allow users to share memories and emotions. Then, I recruited researchers from the academia to build a collective consciousness. I assigned numbers to everyone and divided the experiment's tasks amongst themselves. Here, people can live easily and happily without needing to exercise complex mental thought. This is what...
You're just trying to justify yourself!
Then I ask you, what's the difference between here and the outside? There are researchers at the academia who engage in dangerous research in extreme environments, while people are so upset. Isn't that right? Ilya, there's no need to deny. And the terminus, welcome. A few simple words from you, and my research was consigned to nothingness. Of course, I'm well aware that you don't care, but I didn't give up.
When we arrived, I noticed many...
Oh, you noticed that? Then can you... The answer is the academia. They're executing another phase of the plan. The plan to... The collective consciousness. Everything has been proceeding smoothly. The project will snowball until ultimately everyone will be part of my hive. No.
We won't let you...
What can you achieve with me? Return to the hive, number 36.
Yes.
Wait! Don't go... And you aren't an outcast.
That's easy for you to say, given that you're travelers. Will you two return, number 36?
Ilias?
You two are just You think that everyone should... I allowed I'll hate them.
I made those words...
What?
What's happening?
The collective needs motivation to execute its plans, just as machinery requires energy to That's why you, as the Overmind, synchronize... However, when Ilias returned to the collective, his memories and emotions were shared with the rest of its members.
Thanks for that. You know, strange, isn't it?
This contradicts the hatred you had provided them, and these two...
So that's it! Wait, and then you pretended wouldn't expect any less from you all, Hatham. Once the collective consciousness bugs out, we'll take them... Wait.
All Hatham, I told you. Ilias's return, your struggle has been in...
So many monsters and... Something feels...
I also integrated monsters into the collective, despite their lack of... Now then, drown in endless waves of...
Hey, Hatham? You're putting...
I've already sent my gift to the collective. It'll take some time for the... You two just need to brace yourselves for the nuisance.
Well...
Gather!
Busted! Right now, right here, right now. I'll hate them. Isn't that bad of a person?
But it has to be done.
You see? That is the will of the collective. Even with the hatred gone, they continue their work.
Right here, right now. Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom.
Right here. Gotcha. Things are about to get dicey.
Growl!
He won't hold out for much longer.
It's a lot tougher than we imagined.
Something's gone wrong with your academia. The Matra.
What's going on? Silence! As the Overmind, I command you!
I will have order. Stabilize.
Hey!
Emerge. Right now, emerge.
How is that possible? Why hasn't it been resolved?
Is there an error in your judgment?
The will of the collective cannot be wrong. The Overmind must have made an error in his judgment.
But Siraj is the most intelligent among us. He is not...
What have you done?
Calm down. Don't you have an easy way to figure this out?
designated as number 36? What a shame. From what I can see, your talents merit a smaller number. Putting aside the validity of the data, it is meaningless to judge individuals based solely on their jnana energy.
What you said to Ilias has now become a memory shared by all members of the Hive. I see it now! You've channeled and amplified their selfish desires! You're trying to destroy my Hive from the inside out!
Human minds are not infinitely pliable, and your Hive has stretched many of them to their limit. Once your authority as Overmind starts to wane, it won't be long before your subjects snap back. Is it worth living here like a machine? Being a tool for the rest of my life? As soon as one person begins to have these thoughts, selfishness, doubt, and fear will propagate, thanks to the web of consciousness that you built. At this stage, your so-called Hive has already fallen.
It's not over yet. I am the Overmind! There has to be a way!
It's too late. Once the desires of the Hive accumulate, beyond a certain threshold, they will kill their king.
I wouldn't have suffered such a disgraceful defeat if I was the Overmind.
My number shouldn't be so far down on the list! Siraj is alive!
This isn't what we agreed to!
I should be the one in your position!
The Hive shut down? What happened just now?
Members of a collective consciousness are more likely to reach a consensus because, for example, Ilias did have differing perceptions. However, this system is far from perfect. Based on this logic, the disturbance that Ilias caused wasn't for naught. It made the collective question the Overmind. Setbacks in the plan further amplified doubt, which diminishes the apprehension, disappointment, panic, avarice. These negative emotions can be very well hidden, as humans generally do not share completely transparent channels of communication. But in the Hive, where there are no secrets, negativity can spread like a tidal wave. A few words were enough. Believe in the power of words, Siraj.
You were already thinking of a way to destroy the collective consciousness. You knew that Ilias would—
I knew it from the moment I saw him. Moreover, I never looked down on you. My opinion of you has always been objective. You have a naive view towards the concepts of collective consciousness and human evolution. You would never let a test subject escape. Mistakes like that are beneath you, and you also won't leave any mistake.
I never thought I'd hear those words come from you. I know very well that you've never viewed me as an equal. When you were with us, you always had a distant look. You don't need to hide it. I know it better.
Your perspective is entirely born from your habitual way of looking at things. From your perspective, you probably think I'm like you, someone who doesn't fit in. How I just want to distance myself from meaningless noise and look at everything objectively. On the other hand, you have failed to come to terms with who you truly are. You care too much about what—
You mean to—
Is that not so? Arrogant and emotionally fragile. You view people as a simple, mediocre collective, while you regard me as one of your kind.
Regardless, I have lost. You can take me back to the academia to stand trial.
You will stand trial, yes. I'm just an ordinary staff member. I believe it is the General Mahamatra's duty to—
Sino? What are you doing here?
I followed the symbols. Looks like things have already been settled.
Symbols?
I left a similar picture in my letter to him, and I made several—
Wait, what do you mean you left a letter? Oh, Paimon remembers! when Paimon... So you really did know that something was...
It'd be best if you didn't. By the way,
Seriously? By the way, Sino, Paimon heard this...
Don't worry. This was likely one factor that caused the Hive's consciousness to waver.
good. See you.
And off he goes.
Oh no. Oh no. I was involved in all these plans to get rid of the acting Grand Sage? What came over me? How could I do something like—
We were... whether he's the scribe or the acting grand...
We can discuss the future later. Leaving the collective left me with a strange sense of guilt. I didn't feel anything towards all. Siraj made us hate Al-Haytham, and we blindly accepted that hatred and thought of him as a bad person. From how things look...
I guess we're getting what we deserve. Could you help us apologize to Al-Haytham?
Sure. Paimon will help you tell Al-Haytham. But whether he chooses to forgive...
It's okay.
It's time to go.
Let's go.
So, were they... We can ask...
Looks like I can't exist as Siraj. When I was at Gandharvaville, I thought about whether I should just come forward, but I didn't have. So in the end...
Iliad?
Don't be sad. However, I realized understanding...
You can do it.
Thanks. Can you... Also, please apologize to Al-Haytham for me.
All the test subjects have been taken away. I'll have my subordinates. Are you too hurt?
Paimon's fine.
Get some rest. Al-Haytham is probably waiting for you at the entrance. Go see him when you're... Watch out for any of Siraj's associates.
Okay, you stay safe. Let's go meet up with Al-Haytham.
Right here.
The matter's settled. We can return now. I actually thought it would have been settled sooner. Judging by your faces, it seems like you two still have some I respect your curiosity.
Hey, we're not...
You...
What? Are you kidding? You're not leaving today until you explain what happened.
See ya.
Hold it right there.
Are you done? Your behavior is reminding me of some other people.
Stop changing this...
It's too much of a hassle to explain everything from the top. You know what?
Where to?
You'll know when we get there.
Is this your home?
Yes.
What's with you all of a sudden? Big...
Ah, you're back. Quick, come help me see if this painting's all straightened. Huh?
Stop making a fuss.
You're not from the academia, are you?
I'm unsure she's seen you before.
Wait, what? How do you know me? Oh no, do people know that I live here?
What? You're embarrassed only now of all times?
Yes, we are, but keep that to yourself.
I keep a few books on collectives and the subconscious here at home. I'll get them.
Hey! You're leaving just like that? What's the deal? Sorry, I know we've only just met, but I have to ask. Are you, you wouldn't happen to be actors that Al-Haytham hired to pretend to be his friends, would you?
What?
Guess not. I've never seen him invite friends home before.
But...
Okay, well... Don't worry about it. My name is Kaveh.
You seem like you got a lot going on. So maybe some more...
Are you serious? How could you... of course. You're...
What? That was a normal response. You exposed your own weakness.
Still, why do you have to treat me like...
Judging by the deafening din coming from the living room, you all must be getting...
Entertain your own friends, why don't you?
I'll leave the books here.
Paimon's dizzy from reading. This is way too Paimon wants to know...
A year ago, Siraj presented his thesis. The first, as I've already... The second was that I thought the direction of his research was too extreme.
Wait, that's too...
One way to stabilize a the optimal solution to...
That's way too dangerous.
I'm merely stating the facts. If Siraj... It's impossible for any... That's why the...
Ha! That's rich coming from you. If humans aren't humans without their humanity...
What about you? Are you
At least I'd be a fungus with empathy. Sorry for eavesdropping, but what happened to you guys?
Sort of. We encountered a string...
Are you all okay? Huh. So that's... such is life. If only he'd known. Al-Haytham... Plus, he could have helped me with the housework for once. See those books? They've been...
Can you feel the awkwardness in the air?
Oh, so the pot's calling the kettle black.
I'm doing quite well. Much better than that.
You don't understand.
Paimon can't tell which of them is more problematic.
You whisper very loudly.
Oh, yeah, Paimon's been told that.
Do you have any more questions?
Let Paimon think.
I bear them no ill will. To some extent.
Ilias also said he apologized.
It doesn't matter. I never considered asking him to come forward with... Judging from his experiences, he's more courageous than the average person. There's no need to lay even more... I'm going for dinner in 10 minutes, so I'll...
Paimon doesn't have any more questions. Oh, yeah, that... You only started investigating with the Matra at the Academia, but after meeting Siraj, it didn't seem like you were interested in...
I had no interest in him personally, but I now understand the reason. Correct. The fact that Siraj's project attracted so much interest despite not being approved speaks to the lack of... As the acting Grand Sage, I'll have to In addition, what happened to Ilias is worth our attention.
Paimon understands...
I think minimum viable seriousness is a...
Wait,
Yes. I've already submitted my resignation to the Academia. I don't think Siraj knew about that. What he'd do then...
But... What?
I'm not suited to be a sage, nor if I serve as acting Grand Sage for too long. It's important to keep your priorities straight.
Oh, now that you say that, Paimon...
See ya.
The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell. Was he...
He isn't someone who would leave an impression, so it's expected that you don't remember him.
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the Academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the Academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm delighted to see...
And I suppose they'd let everyone...
Again, that's mighty rich coming from...
But my salary will like...
Wait, what? How come? Why do you get special treatment?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from his client.
You... I took time out...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy some furniture with that.
What? Are you trying to annoy me to death? The decorations you buy keep getting uglier and uglier. What's the point of...
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine.
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand,
Can you think of any redeeming features at all?
Artistry, for sure!
So I'll have to bring...
Of course!
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be nice and...
Pretending that you're not in debt is as...
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything, right?
There's no need to hide it so...
What? No, it can't be. The name Siraj doesn't ring a bell.
He isn't someone who...
I've always had a hard time appreciating the way that the academia pressures people by labeling them as geniuses. But even so, the academia can't be left to you. Or perhaps I should say that I'm
And I suppose they'd let
Again, that's
But my salary will likely...
Wait, what?
At least I don't have to be an architectural designer who works himself to death just to get a smile from a...
You... I took time out of...
Make sure to pay back the rent you owe me. I'm going to buy...
What? Are you trying to annoy me
You'll have to blame that on my financial freedom.
Fine!
I think I'd have too many choices, to be honest. You, on the other hand. Can you think of any redeeming features?
Artistry, for
So I'll have to bring you along and...
Of course!
But why would I do that?
Can't you just be not...
Pretending that you're not...
Speaking of which, your friends won't say anything.
There's no need to hide...
What? No, it can't be.